Oh, peace and love, my loved ones. It's such a beautiful Sunday, a glorious Sunday at that. I just came from church, and after an awesome, much needed service, I figured what better spot to come and unwind and take it all in than to be in my favorite spot. Yeah, just the slice of heaven on earth. Heaven's far more better, but it's been a minute since I've been able to post well, vocally anyway, something motivational, something inspirational. And after a pretty challenging week with a bit of a, let's just say, a bit of a mental trigger, God put something on my heart, and I think it's best to share it this way. I do it this way because, for one, we're all blessed with gifts individually. Some is singing, some is music, some cooking, some painting, and some are just motivational speakers. I've been told a few times, I have a real heavyweight with words, and I take that sincere because majority of the time I speak was what's on my heart, and majority of those times God puts it on my heart, and the other half of the times it comes from life experiences. So if that's part of my gift, then I'm willing to share it in many ways as possible, and this is honestly the best way to do it. It's been on my heart of wanting to share of how it's a choice to be broken. And I say that because a lot of us as humans, each and every one of us, you that is watching right now, we have all had bad stuff that has happened to us. We have all had trauma. We have all had unfair situations. And even with all that, it's a choice. It's a choice whether either you're going to let what harmed you take control over you, or are you going to face what hurt you and make you only better? And I say that as in, okay, take it like this. Whatever harmed you, whatever harmed you, are you going to look at it and stare it right in the face and say it, you know what, you hurt me, you broke me, you took this from me. So here, I'm going to give you my confidence. I'm going to give you my joy. And most importantly, I'm going to give you my faith. You can have it all. And I'm going to just sit here and waddle. Or are you going to look what hurt you dead in the face and say, you tried to break me, but guess what? I'm still resilient. I'm still standing. I'm always going to be here because I'm supposed to be here. And most importantly, I'm on a mission from God. I'm a child of God. When you see me, you see Jesus. So you cannot have my joy. You cannot have my confidence. And most importantly, you sure as hell can't have my faith. Always take that into consideration. It's a choice to be broken. You're going to let it defeat you or let it better you. Hard times are supposed to shape us into the person we're meant to be. Sometimes that could be a good thing, and sometimes, unfortunately, that can not be such a good thing. It depends on which way you go with it. Trust me, yes, like I said, we've had trauma that can affect us. Take me for example. I have been through it all. You name it. Nearly died when I was born. Been bullied horribly. Was introduced to sexual situations before I was emotionally even ready for it. I've been abused mentally, emotionally, and even physically. I let people mistreat me. I let people judge me. I've let people I let people take advantage of me. I've lost a parent and a sibling and a grandparent. I went through the coronavirus. I've been betrayed. And whew, with all of that, all I can say is thank the Lord. Because through all of that, I am still standing. I'm still here. I could have been gone a long time ago. I've even went through suicide attempts. And yet the Lord moved on me. He was in me, and he kept me here. He kept me right where I'm standing. Because clearly I'm still meant to be here. I'm still meant to do what he created me to do. And that's the same that goes for any of you out there. Take what bad comes your way, take it as a learning experience. You either gonna let it build you or you're gonna let it crumble you. It's a choice to be broken. And I'm not saying that we're not gonna have our moments, because you gotta remember, we're human. We're in human flesh. We're gonna feel human emotions. I'm not saying we're not gonna have our moments, because God knows I still have my moments. I still have my moments where I'm by myself and I just cry. I cried for missing my father. I cried for missing my sister. I cried for missing my great grandmother. I cried from looking back on my life when I had low self-esteem and I didn't love myself. I cried because I cried for that. I cried for that person I was a long time ago. So yeah, certain memories and certain triggers are going to take effect, but you don't let it. It's okay to stay there and waddle and just feel it in the moment, but it's not all right to stay there. It is never okay to stay there. We all fall short at the glory of God at times. We are not perfect. We're in human flesh. So we're going to, like my pastor was just preaching today, we are going to have those temptation feelings or those human emotions. It's not about how you fall. It's about how you get up. So with that being said, I hope whoever's seeing this takes what I say to heart. I hope it motivates you. And, just stay prayed up. Without God, we can't get through half the stuff we go through without him. And it's because of him how we manage to get through. It is not of our free will. It is not up to us. We don't, no matter how hard you want to try to fool yourself, we don't got that kind of power. It is through him where our strength comes from. So, please take all this into consideration. We all are put here to do things, and if this is part of my legacy to uplift other people, to lead them to Christ, Lord of God, and so be it. I will continue to do it until the Lord calls my name, and I am no longer here, and I'm gone on to a far better place in his kingdom, in his glory, serving him. So all those who does watch and who does take this to heart, just know you're not alone. You are loved. You are enough. And most importantly, you are a warrior of God.